works. There's all the audio devices here. I've tried that. Oh, I hope this works. I don't know what I would do. Actually, I can check. I can check doing something else. If I try this. Ooh. This is awful. We're off to a great start. I can you. Okay, because this is a microphone. Okay. Right. That's fine. Okay, because I'm using a different microphone. I get to use the microphones that I wanted to use, so I'm using a professional microphone. So as long as you hear it, it's fine. So either way. Okay. So today I'm going to be making something called monjayaki. If you've ever gone to an okonomiyaki restaurant, that's sometimes on the menu. And if you don't know what okonomiyaki is, that's kind of like savory pancake. You get like savory toppings and whatnot. When you watch a TV channel that keeps going, keep me updated on that in that case, because using my laptop, I'm using different audio. It's a bit off, but I'll try. And if you can for me, let me know what you hear in your end. What else do I want to say? Monjayaki. It's basically which is a savory pancake, but a more version of it. I've had it at a restaurant like once before, but ever since then, I've been making it at home because it's just hard to get a hold of here. But I don't know if I already said this whilst I was muted, but I wanted to use the. I couldn't find the microphones that I wanted to use, so I'm using this directional microphone instead, which is quite unfortunate. Because I don't know, because I originally got those microphones for ASMR streams, but I didn't use them that much. Messing up again. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's me being my laptop, to be honest. I might just like give up and just continue because like I'm absolutely starving. Ooh, let's try this video. So this is audio coming from my video camera's bit of a when I'm trying to watch a TV channel. I think skipping in this case is mostly from a laptop because it's a kind of a shitty laptop. I got it for university, and that was enough for me. It's good enough for me to get a degree with. But yeah, okay. Either way, I'm food prep here. And that's what you definitely need some like typical, just your basic flour, not self-rising or anything like that. And what else? So with okonomiyaki, we'll add. So today I'm going to soaked potato, add some because people go to top when it comes to these things. So yeah, add some potato and save up some use to cook in. But yeah, to be honest, actually, smoked. So I'm going to start with that. The pan is off frame at the moment, but I will move the camera once I get things. So yeah, come on. So I can get rid of this. And when it releases more something like that, something to do with like releasing. So that's going I'm gonna put a medium low heat, right? So I don't have to like keep my eye on it all the time. Right. Again, do I want to start off with prawns or do I move on to cabbage? I think I'll do the cabbage first. But before I do that, right, you need about, it's a very easy recipe, right? So I just went out and got this at the supermarket. So you need about like, what, 1 tablespoon of flour, really. You don't need that much. Because I'll show you. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay. That's 1 teaspoon. No, not teaspoon. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of flour. And that's me done with the flour. That's what I need. Right. I'm just gonna chop this cabbage here. It's in my fridge for ages, for quite a while. But I might as well use it. There. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm gonna get rid of this part here. Get rid of the core, and get rid of the core of this. And I just that more finely. So we've got this right. And I'm gonna give the pancetta a little stir. Cool. So I'm just gonna try and chop this like quite finely. You can chop it as roughly or as finely as you like. Do. I chop it like rather finely, like little thin. Yeah, I'm kind of standing like off to the side from the chopping board here. Just rough it up a bit. Just roughly chop this last bit here. So the most basic monjayaki recipe would be flour. You use water, but that's kind of bland. So you would use like some sort of soup stock, like what's your sauce? I think most of the time you'd find Worcestershire sauce. One or the other, but I'm up today. I'll just chop this, however. Got a huge pile of cabbage here. Oof. So I'm essentially going to be eating the rest of the entire cabbage myself. Looks pretty good when it's just you cooking. But the moment the mic hears anything else, it gets staticky, and for a second it got really loud for some reason. Think about that might be. Hold on, let me just like chop this up a bit more. Maybe I should have used my audio interface, but that's like more things for me to plug in and carry over. Oops. Shut up. Chopping. Some. That goes in a bowl. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can finish. Right. Chop this like. So I'm gonna turn it. My fridge for also. Like something which is very underrated. I find it's so much better than pasta. I'm gonna build this last bit here. All the letters. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right. We got that. Just toss it down a bit. Go moving. What else? The prawns. I need the prawns. I'm gonna clean them a bit. Let's do an inspection. This one's fine. That's fine. That looks fine. This one needs better cleaning. I don't know how people manage to like play it. I don't know how they do it. Every time I try it, it always snaps and bad things happen. I'll put this aside. I'll put this aside as well. Let's see. This one can do. It's fine. Clean. That's fine. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. That's fine. Yep. Cool. Fine. And that's fine. So I'm gonna clean like these for in the same second. I'll be right back. This one's fine. Okay, this one's clean. This one's clean now. And that's one clean. So I'm just gonna chop them up into like bite-sized pieces. Like that. So let's see. This. God, I'm so fucking starving. Ugh. Can't wait to start cooking this. I guess I can look over the VOD once this is done and see what the hell's going on. He's clean. Right, so that's the prawns clean. And yeah, like actually, I'm gonna add water. Wait a second. Add some water here. So with monjayaki, not because monjayaki is a very right. I'm gonna add a bit more. So you can see that water is like cloudy. Just a tiny bit more water. Because I did add quite a bit of water, but if you want to put the water down, though, not much. That should be fine. Okay, tap this in. All the prawns. All the prawns. Actually, I forgot one thing. I forgot to add the soup stock. Wash my hands again. I'm gonna add this. Yes. So this is it says shiradashi. So what is this? A dashi. It's mostly like kombu, and in this case, there's also what is it? Anchovies, dried fish. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But either way, around that much. Typically, a tablespoon's worth. And see how it turns out. It's starting to smell like it. add like whatever type of these as well. Hello, hello. Hi, hello. I'm cooking monjayaki, which is like okonomiyaki, which is a savory pancake, but a more liquid version of it. It's pretty much almost ready to cook. So I've already cooked up some pancetta in the frying pan because that's like the only ingredient that actually needed cooking. And yeah, I've sliced up some cabbage that I had in my fridge, and I've got some king prawns here, which I'm going to use as topping. And I've got a couple of other toppings off frame as well, which I'm going to use. Ooh, there's a couple more things I forgot. Hold on, let me quickly get something. I can't forget these spring onions. Let me clean these up first. Put this aside. Chop this off. See, this one has been sitting in the fridge for a while, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. Let's get rid of the first layer. Let's see. This side. I'll just get rid of the bits at the end. Let me quickly wash these. Yeah, over here, when you sometimes you don't wash them, so get rid of the dirt. They kind of like hide in leaves sometimes. But yeah, these seem fine. Ooh, not sure about this one though. Ooh, give me a second. Try not to. It's very rare that happens. The last time I myself by accident, it actually like went through the nail, and that freaked me out so much. I almost fainted. I had to like lie down, and that went all pale. You have a nice knife? Oh, thank you very much. I don't know, I've had it for ages. Give me a second. Ugh. Right. I'm gonna chop this up quickly. Right. So let's see. I'm gonna try and chop these quite thinly. Ooh, I'm so hungry. We're almost there. We're almost ready to start cooking it. How fast can I go? I don't want to try. I like to take my time when it comes. You can't really rush like chopping because as soon as you start rushing, bad things start happening. So, I'm gonna put this all in here. these last bits here, and I'm gonna quickly top up. I think that one should be fine. I might add more, maybe. Do I want to add more? I think that'll be fine. Alright, I'll put this back in the freezer. So beef fat, I typically like, looks around like, do I really? These bits of beef fat, I just like whenever I buy steak, I cut off like the extra fat and just like keep in the freezer for cooking. Right, let's try to get this into as small pieces as possible, so it's like quicker to cook. This. I'm trying to chop as finely as possible. So I chop them into little bitty pieces, but I'm also going to chop them up even further, just to like tenderize them a bit more. So I'm really using these as a topping. I'm using it for the fat. So like a hot pan, it releases the fat, and then you use those fats to cook in. So typically this. So I'm like finally mince it. That should be fine. Okay. The pan should tie up pan. So I've already fried this up. Much skills. So let's see. To the bowl. Right. I think we're ready to move on to the pan at this point. Let me just tidy up a bit. You can go here. So we're gonna move a bit. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's much better. So I'm moving some cables about. So we've got this, and need. Right. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of cooking oil. Just a tiny bit. Like, say that much. And then, let me just reach over. Oh god. Hold on. I'm reaching over the camera. Get this here. Get that beef fat. Get whatever's left on that knife. Yeah. And we just like put on medium low heat. Right. So I'm trying to get this like beef fat to cook down. Do I have a camera or am I using a phone? I'm using like a proper camera. This is the camera that I use at face tracking with my 3D model. But I also bought it in case like I ever wanted to do filmmaking which hasn't quite happened yet, but you know, if I do feel like making films, I at least have this camera. We can zoom in. Oh. A movie would be nice. Like, I've done like some animations on YouTube on a separate channel. I do want to get back to it though. Right, so that's to be cooking. Right. And then we've got the stuff that we've already prepared. See, here it is. So, pancetta, king prawn, chopped up cabbage, flour, water, some soup stock, spring onion as well. And that's about it, really. And then you can add whatever toppings you want. Let me just quickly mix this. Right. Put that there. With lore, not really with lore. It's just like, you know, little skits that I thought would be funny. And then I would animate them in Blender and then upload it onto YouTube. Right, that'd be just fine. So I'm just gonna start adding everything. Well, not everything, I'm gonna add it like bit by bit. Right. Start with this. Add more. So this is the sort of food that you like eat around the table with your friends and whatnot. You would eat it on the Tepan grill. A Tepan is just a big hot plate. Yeah, I've definitely made more than I'm gonna eat. But I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna eat as much as I can and then save the rest for later. Proud the pan though. Gonna put on high heat for a second. So I'm gonna cook down the liquid. Yeah, it does look good. I did it a few times in the past. And it's a good way to get yourself to like eat cabbage as well. I don't know, I've finally grown I didn't well, of course, you know, like growing up as a kid, you don't really like vegetables, but I now have profound appreciation for like cabbage and Brussels sprouts. I do like Brussels sprouts. It's a bit more. And hopefully, with any luck, it would lose some water and then lose its mass. I'll put it in here. this pan is big enough. So I'm just gonna freestyle because I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. You'll see. Right, I'm trying to get all the cabbage in here, right, and then this liquid here at the end is gonna thicken up when I cook it. I'm trying to get all the prawns and any pancetta that I've missed in the bowl. I'm trying to catch them. But I've already cooked them. So I'm just gonna cook this down a bit more. What's the worst song you ever heard? And sometimes the songs that I like, people don't make. Just one song would be kind of unfair. Ooh, we're gonna start eating soon. Looking forward to it. Right, that's the hard part out the way, really. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. Let's bring the camera a bit up. Up a bit. Okay. It's releasing liquid. That's a good sign. I could also add some seasonings in the meantime. What do I have? Got some MSG here. Because MSG is great. It's full of flavor. What else? Some white pepper. You could season however you like. You can have whatever things you like. Monjayaki is a blank canvas which you can cook upon. I'm gonna put in this much white pepper. Ooh, it smells lovely. Oh no. Oh, that's hot. Ugh. Yeah, still cooking it down. This is like actually probably cooked. But it's getting there. Everything's getting wilted. Prawns are firming up. Pancetta, well, I've already cooked the pancetta, so it's softened a bit. Probably from all the liquids. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and leave it for a bit.
Almost there. So everything is pretty much cooked now. So then we arrange everything in a little circle, right? Like this. This is how they do it in restaurants. This is how they would do it. So make a well there, but I'm gonna quickly try something. I've never tried this before, but I'm gonna add white wine to my monjayaki. Just a tiny bit. And let that alcohol cook. Give it a quick mix, one more mix. Just to get that alcohol moved around. Right. And then this liquid here that we just got was shiro dashi. Dashi water. I haven't added all of it, I'm gonna add it part by part. Bit by bit. So this should cook down and thicken up. Right, and then start adding the rest of it. Quickly mix this. And this should be the last of it. Yeah, and that's it. You just put it down and then you just eat it out the pan. Or off the teppan grill if you're at a restaurant. So I'm gonna reduce the heat. So we were cooking it this whole time. The more you eat, the more it cooks, and then the crispier it gets towards the end, which is pretty excellent. Yeah, so that's it. We just let this cook down. But in the meantime, I also got some toppings I wanted to add. So I've got some nori. I'm gonna add this when it cooks down a bit more. And I've got some leftover katsu that was sitting in my pantry for like ages, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I'll use it. And then I've also got some leftover fish cake I'm gonna put a few things away. Now that I'm done with them, you should clean as you go. Ooh, I can't wait. Oh, it's been fucking scorching today, to be honest. I went to the supermarket to get some ingredients. I got the flour from the supermarket, and oh my god, I was fucking sweltering and all that. I was fucking drenched. I had to take like a cold shower when I got back. Ooh, it's looking good. I also picked this up at the supermarket. Some fried red onion or shallots. Oh, this is gonna be so dope. So we got this, and then we got some fried garlic. I also picked up from the supermarket. Let's see. Yes. The white balance doesn't really do it justice, to be honest. Let me see if I can adjust it. Maybe this. I don't know. It still doesn't look quite right. You can try this. That's more like it. Okay. There you go. It's still quite liquidy, but you can start eating it if you really want to. I'll try a bit. So normally you would get like a spatula looking thing, like a mini spatula, and then you would scrape it off the grill and just eat it like that. And in a restaurant, this would just be like a huge mess on the table, on the grill, and everyone just like takes bits of it and just eats their bit. Right, let's see. Oh yeah. It's still a bit watery, but it tastes fine. Ooh, I should just start eating it as it is. I'm gonna turn down the heat just so I have more time to eat it. Yeah, this is just how you eat it. The cabbage is nice and tender, especially since I shredded it. I taste the cheddar. So I've moved this to low heat now. I could taste the white pepper. And that MSG was definitely, worth putting in. Yeah, if you're also eating whilst watching the stream, do let us know what you're eating. Ooh, I might actually skip out on the food account. I wanted to add it, but it's actually fun as it is. And I think if I just add the food account, it might just like ruin it. You're eating? What are you eating? Mine's far away, so whenever someone's on chat, I have to like walk over and read their message. I've lowered the heat a bit more. Wendy's, very cool though. I've had Wendy's once, and that was last year when I was visiting the US to see my cousin. I tried the chili. The chili is alright. It doesn't live up to the hype. I did not find the finger in it. I was kind of disappointed. You need to be careful while eating this as well, because you're eating it straight out of the pan. It's gonna burn your mouth if you're not careful. And also, if you're cooking with non-stick, use wooden spoons or wooden utensils. You don't want to scratch the Teflon and have it live in your body for like forever. Right, I know I said that I wasn't sure if I could, right, but I'm kind of tempted to. I'm gonna try my best though. I'm gonna try my best to finish this. And if not, right, hold on, I'm still chewing. If I can't finish this, I'll just leave it for a bit. And if you leave it for a while, it's gonna dehydrate. But all you have to do is just add water. Continue. Ooh, that's really nice. I guess you could say this is like a sort of comfort food as well. So yeah, so we have here. It'll focus. Got a bit pancetta over here. Cabbage in the basket. So it's starting to lose its moisture, but that's fine. It's thickening up. But that's what we want. As it cooks more, it gets more crispier. You're very good at cooking? Oh, thank you. It's not... I very rarely cook for other people. I mostly cook for myself. And it's not every day that I get to make this. Like, I really like it, but it's not every day that I make it. And it's not even a whole day in the kitchen affair. You just have to do like... You just have to stand... Because you can't like put it on a plate and then just bring it and eat it wherever you like. It's not one of those foods. I should do cooking for work? Maybe. I did think about doing like a cooking series where I do like tips and tricks, specific recipes, but like, well, things like this. I did think about doing like a video on how to make fried mashed potatoes. That's really good as well. And then I explain how the process works and all that. But I would like to do that. And also we can turn spaghetti into ramen. You know, you can make things like shortcuts and adaptations, that sort of thing. But sometimes you don't have the resources. Like, if you cook with a wok, you cook at high heat, and you get that wok hay that everyone says. but I learned a while ago they could also just use butter and cook at low heat. So you do achieve that same effect, that wok effect that people talk about, but you could achieve it at a lower temperature, that sort of thing. So it's like cooking technology, as opposed to like cooking. Oof. It's very hot standing at, at the stove here. Do I know how to go? Do I know how to do a culture knife? I did. I always wanted to know how to like throw knives, but never figured it out. Oof. So I'm just like silently enjoying this, but I'll keep an eye on chat. I'm also trying not to like burn my mouth or anything like that. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this, but now that the batter is cooked down, it's made like a nice little crispy layer here at the edges. If I leave it a bit longer, you get even more crispier, but you get these like nice brown cooked bits. And it's like full of flavor. Cats or dogs? I like cats more, but I like the affection that dogs give. I like cats, but I like the affection from dogs. And the loyalty of dogs. But if I had to choose, I'd probably go for cat. But if I was a more responsible person, right, I'd probably get like an Alsatian or Doberman or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Or some kind of Spitz. Ooh, the bathroom's thickened now. I might do another stream later today after I finish eating this. I ordered some pens yesterday and they just arrived, and I might do like a, I don't know, a loot box or something like that. Whatever they're called, you know, when you just open like mystery packages. Right, so the heat is as low as it can get. But you see how crispy it's getting at the edges here. Gambling? Not really gambling. It's more like a mystery box. Ooh, that's a nice bit of pancetta. Right. Sure. Oh, I really needed that. Ooh, I think. Am I hungry enough to be able to finish this? I don't know. If I could put a poll up, I would. Will I be able to finish this? Press 1 if you think yes. 2 if no. 1. Oh, thank you. Thank you for believing in me. To be fair, I haven't eaten anything else all day. But my god, standing at a stove during a heat wave is kind of awful. Open a window or something. But if you were here earlier, you would have seen how big that cabbage was. It wasn't that big of a cabbage, but still quite a portion. Here's what I'm about to put in my mouth. Will there ever be an Uno night? Um, Not in the near future, I don't think. I don't know that many people to play Uno with. I don't even have Uno. I probably play with strangers on VR chat if I'm in the mood. It's fun. The few times I played it, it was fun. But yeah, that's it. I don't see myself playing it anytime soon. Yeah, it really does depend who you're playing with, because other people will either make it or break it for you. Yeah, they can easily ruin things for you if it's not like a good interaction. Right, I haven't hit a wall yet. I think I'm still good. Press that a bit more, so it cooks a bit more evenly. Right, I'm gonna take another drink. keep eating this. Alright, good. Oh my god, it's hot as balls here. God, I could really use a fan right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to get crispy. Can you sing us a song? You know, I have like a list of. I always tell myself that I should be prepared to have like a song at hand. I don't know. This is a karaoke stream, not right now, but I do think of one. Hmm. Hmm. I don't really feel like singing right now. I kind of just want to eat. But if you have points you could redeem, you probably could. I'll make that a future redeem. Right, I kind of feel like I'm close to halfway. But my god, that was a lot of cabbage I chopped up for myself. Let's try and get these crispy bits. Yeah. If you can see it. You can see the crispy bit at the end here. Oh yeah. Let's get the edge pieces. Yeah, I ended up not using the nori or katsuobushi as I originally intended, but I think that this is fine. You don't need that much. Well, I don't need this much. I mean, that much. Oh god. That was very ungraceful. I do want to do a karaoke stream though. In the near future. Ooh, almost 2 hours. Can I finish this in 20 minutes? Wait. I'll fucking burn my mouth if I do. If I tried. Probably. It'll be delicious though. Right, I'm making good progress on this. I think I can still keep going. So close. We're so close. All this heat is making my nose run. Fucking awful. Oh, I'm feeling it. I feel like I'm about to hit the wall. I'm reaching my limit. But I'm so close. I'm so full of fucking cabbage and prawn. Right, gonna take a sip. Cheers. Oh, I got a song for you now. I got a good one. La 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 chicken. That's not how it goes. La 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 lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's crazy as hell. Ooh, Mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Ooh, thick and juicy, it's a flavor pack. Ooh, something something, it's a attack. I love that song. That was a good film as well, all things considered. Ooh, we're at the end. We're almost at the end. I'm so full of fucking cabbage. My god. Oh yeah, it's fire. Oh god, I got hiccups. Yeah, I might not do a second stream after this. I might take a nap after. I'm so fucking full. Let's see. Oops. See if that's here. Oops. Oopsies. Right, I need to take my time with this. There's no rush. I do get my VTuber and VR chat, yes. It's an old version of the model, but it's not a big deal. It still pretty much looks the same. I haven't been on VR chat in a while though. I do miss like going on VR chat and like say when was it? 2020? 2021? It was very, very different during like COVID, but understandably so. Man, I kind of miss it actually. Ooh, got a good bit. Yeah, there's always people with Five Nights at Freddy's avatars. It really attracts a certain group of people. You see them in like, what was it? Gary's Mod RP as well. Oh my god. I really don't trust them, to be honest. Oh my god. Ages ago, I had this guy in chat, you know, when I was still quite new to streaming. Oh my god, he was fucking LARPing as fucking Freddy Fazbear and all that. I should have called him out on it. I should have made fun of him on stream. It's like, really? Are you RPing in my chat? Fucking cringe. It's fucking lame, dude. Are you really role-playing as Freddy Fazbear in my chat? Those people with Freddy Fazbear avatars. Well, not necessarily Freddy Fazbear, but like Five Nights at Freddy's avatars. How do I say it? I'm trying to think of the words. They are a certain kind of people. And I'm trying to think of like what other similar groups I've seen that would fall into that category. Discord mods, probably? They do give me like... They do give off that sort of aura. Who's this? Hold on. Oh yeah, the gender swap models as well. Oh yeah, I could... Oh my god. Like, early on in VR chat, I had like a female model because they have like boob physics and then you can kind of like play around with them, which is kind of cool actually. Like, I'm kind of missing out as a guy. With, I was up front. I use my I just spoke like I do normally, like I am right now. And I was just in a VR chat nightclub, and some guy just like comes up groping to me. I think he was fucking underage, to be honest. It was kind of awkward. And he came up, started playing with my avatar's boobs, and I kind of did the same back to him, and I put my like dirtiest old man voice, like, "Yeah, you like that, don't you?" And he just fucking. Oh, that was funny. You don't just like go up to people and them, even in VR chat. But yeah, avatars with, interactable boobs, those are pretty dope. I can't believe it. We're almost at the end. I ate so much fucking cabbage. I feel like I'm about to fucking explode. Alright, I'm gonna take another sip. Cheers, everybody. Ugh. We're almost there. The end is in sight. Let's just crisp this up a bit more. Sparkling water isn't gross. I just want water, and maybe I just want it to be bubbly. I don't want to, like, how do I say it? Taint the taste of what I'm eating with, right? And also that San Pellegrino stuff, sparkling water in general is good for, like, getting that air out of your body, and you feel a lot better afterwards. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on VR chat. It's been a while since I was, like, drunk on VR chat. Oh my god. Someone who isn't me thought about, like, going on VR chat on acid, see what that would be like. That would be an experience. I think I should try it. Well, someone who isn't me should try it at least once. We're so close, we're so fucking close. I don't want to give up right now. I'm so fucking full though. Yeah, I miss going on VR chat. I just miss hanging out with people on VR chat. Cause, yeah, she could explore worlds and all that, but, you know, that's only entertaining up to a point. I don't know, maybe deep down, I am actually a social creature. Maybe. Of course there's times where I just want to be left alone, but ultimately, socializing. I say I'm so close to the end, but I'm really struggling here. Oh my god. I need a breather. My god. Really, this should be shared with, between 2 people at least. Maybe 4 at most. Right. I'm gonna raid as soon as I finish this video. I fucking lie down and get a cold shower because it's been a fucking hot day today. And I also need to sit down. I've been standing the whole time. Oh, you really enjoyed the stream. That's good to hear. It's mostly me just eating in almost complete silence for most of the time, but yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And I hope you learned something. Also, I'm willing to take raid suggestions in the meantime as I finish this off. Oh, look, there could be a recurring theme. We can have a recurring theme going on here. Right, that'd be pretty cool. Thanks for the heads up. Right. I'd say this is worth. I can turn off this stuff now. Right. Oh my god. I'm surprised I ate all that, to be honest. I'm so fucking full of cabbage. But my god, was it delicious. Ooh, look how crispy it's gotten. It could be more crispier, but I'd say this is decently. So it got a nice brown at the end. Oh, hold on, I need a breather. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna take a sip. Cheers. Second last bite. This is the second last bite. Ooh, those crispy bits are A-okay. A-okay. Here, this is all that's left. Butter's on here. As much as I can. Last bite. Oh my god. We're off to a good start, but towards the end, I'm fucking struggling. I need another second. Breath. Oh my god. I really picked a good time to hit the wall. Right, all the gas is off. I could put this away. I could put that away. I can clean that up later. Oh my god. Oh. This crispy bit, that end of the spoon at the end. It's a whole pan full of cabbage, pink prawns, spring onion, and a very light batter. Oh my god, I'm so glad that's over. I need to lie down. Right, yeah, I'm just gonna rave. Right, let me. So, what about this pie, right? Did you guys hear about the pie? What did you think of it? Takes some forever.